What's up, Team Jellyfish? All right, if you don't know what that means because you're new here, stick around to the end. This will be quick, and you'll be part of Team Jellyfish. Now, this chart right here, nothing will advance your playing faster in the world than triads. Triads, triads, triads. Of course, you gotta have rhythm, repetition, you gotta have scales, modes, whatever you want. But triads are the spine, they're the bones of everything, okay? These will help you more than anything. So this is video 2 out of 12 we're gonna do in the minor triads playlist. At the end, I'll link the major triads. You've gotta go back. I do one chart per video. I want this to be like your encyclopedia. You keep coming back to. Now please share this and let's help out as many people as we can. It helps out our channel. Okay, let's just go over the stuff on the chart. So you see a red one, or you see a red dot with a white one, but 1 flat 3 5, okay? And this is on the A, D, G string set. So shoot your eyes over to the left of the chart, and yes, this chart is linked below. See that red box, which is known as the Eddie box now. My friend Eddie said, put a red box around there. He plays guitar. So this is a string set. It's just how we organize these in our head. I need you to really connect the dot. This is a shape. Now, the people that have already left this video, good luck to them. They won't get good at guitar. I'm just gonna dish out the truth, but you're still here, so let's do this, okay? So 1 flat 3 5. You see we're on the A, D, G string set. I did the first video the other day. Now here's the beauty of triads. They're shapes. So yeah, this is an awkward shape. We got my pinky, my middle finger, my pointer finger. So the first video, which I'll link the playlist at the end, which is the one you're in, the minor, it's the same shape. So see that right here? See, I'm just moving that shape. My shape is not changing. So that's the beauty. On the EAD string set, it's the same shape, right? Minor triad shape as this string set we're doing today, ADG. Now, just some like information to plant in your head. Some of you guys have a deeper knowledge of music than others, but a 1 flat 3 5 triad in the ADG string set. The root or the 1, in this case you just see a 1, okay? The page 2 in the ebook linked below, which you'll grab out of the Dropbox, that has an R. I need you to know, believe it or not, some people don't understand, and I get it, music's tough. R and 1 are the same thing. The root is the 1. 1 flat 3 5. So page 2 will just have an R there instead of the 1. It's the same thing. I just want to make you aware, or I'm not doing my job. And your job is to ask questions when you get confused and to put in the time. Bottom left, it tells you a minor triad is constructed using the 1 flat 3. Okay, flat 3. That little, don't call it a little b, please. The flat 3, not the little b3. 1 flat 3 5. There's your money note right there. That's what turns this into a more melancholy, darker sound. Minor, sad. You know when you're like a little kid? Sad, minor, okay? 1 flat 3 5, but you pull it from the major scale, and that's how you build it, okay? Now, a 1 flat 3 5 triad is made by stacking a couple of intervals. There's a couple ways of looking at this, but in the bottom right of this chart, and I'm just telling you this to get this out of the way, it's gonna be this way forever on all the charts. I gotta stay consistent. So you see this root or this 1 to the flat 3? That's actually a minor triad interval. You need to even just see that, okay? And you see on the chart, it actually says R to flat 3 because R and 1 are the same thing. Okay? We'll get to the playing part in just a minute. Stick with me. So flat 3 to the 5, that's a happy shape or a major third, okay? So listen, you can hear kind of this is a darker, more minor, melancholy sound. And then from here, flat 3 to the 5, that's a major third interval. So again, you can pull triads apart, and your musicality is what makes you a great guitar player, or doesn't make you one, or if you want to stay stuck. I don't want you to stay stuck. I don't want to stay stuck. I played for 35 years, and we're just going to keep this rolling. Okay, so 1 flat 3 5. Now, the most important thing on this whole chart is the red dot, right? That's where the root is. The reason that is because if you connect it and have that light bulb moment, you can move this anywhere the shape and wherever your pinky is on this shape. So let's say I move it right here. Let's say I move my pinky on the 9th fret. Just a quick little example so you see what I'm talking about. This is an F sharp. So I know right now I'm playing an F sharp minor triad. So here, because we have to pick a key, the one that's on the chart you're looking at, that's a C. This is honestly the best way to learn all the notes on the fretboard. Not learning them all detached and out of context, learning how they connect musically, how you construct chords, scales. You'll see how it all ties together. Just trust me on this. I'm gonna hammer triads till the end of time. So there it is, okay? Now, if you watch the playlist at the end, which has the first video, which you're gonna watch this whole playlist one at a time. This is like your encyclopedia of minor triads. I'll link the major triad. I just finished that. I have all these beautiful charts in there, okay? So why don't you practice this? Go back and forth between the first video, which is the EAD string set. Remember, that's how we organize this in our brain, okay? And go back, and go back. Now, even if you're a little confused right now, you can clearly see from the chart on the screen, I'm just taking the same shape. I got the C here. This is video 1. This is why you gotta watch all the videos and you gotta learn them all, okay? Now, I will say, my neighbor Bruce, okay, he's a beginning guitar player. He asked me, he's like, well, why do I need all these different triad shapes? And I bring this up a lot because it's a valid question. I said, because they're all different flavors. It's like being a cook, being a chef, being a baker, whatever you want to call it, or any field, and you only have a few elements to draw from, it's going to get stale. So sometimes you might want a more lower end sound. What do I mean by that? I might love the flavor of the EAD string set, like this. Or I might want this one right here, the one we're on today. Okay, and that's how you start building your musicality. Now, let's do a little playing part. This is a theory thing, and then I'll get you out of here. Let me know how it's going for you, but definitely watch the playlists I link at the end, okay? And whatever other videos I can burn in your brain. Now, the E flat major right here, I'm gonna just do this little power chord. Okay, this isn't on the chart. I'm just trying to connect the dots. I need you to have an end game in this. It's not just, oh, here's a C minor triad on the ADG string set. What do I do now? Okay, well, you gotta make music. That is always the end goal, with rhythm. So, in my looper pedal down below, which I'm gonna talk about in my newsletter I'm gonna launch, check that. That'll be pinned in the tab, how to get to that. Pinned in the comments, excuse me. So this is just an E flat power chord. This is the relative major to C minor, okay? Now, certain keys are much more common, but if we go back and forth, if I play like this in my looper, it's just an E flat major power chord, or it's just an E flat power chord. It's kind of ambiguous, but I can just arpeggiate this shape on the chart over it. Listen to this. So here's the power chord. Now this is a major, E flat major, and it works because they share all the same notes. If you don't know what that means, don't worry, watch. Let's do the C minor triad you see on this chart. Beatbox it. You have to internalize rhythm. You have nothing if you don't have solid rhythm. So now let's go back and forth between the EAD string set and the one we're learning today. Watch it. So yeah, that's a little bit plain because we're just building our foundation. We're not adding. Now, what could we do? We'll close it with this. This isn't on the chart, but I know you guys all know this shape. This is a minor pentatonic. This is C minor, okay? You guys know starting from the low E, and I'm gonna say, these are fingers 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I go 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4, that is a minor pentatonic scale or shape. I could play over this. So if I went like, let's say we do this, let's do this triad shape we have right on the screen on the chart, and then we'll go to the E flat power chord, and then I'll do like a little lick out of the minor pentatonic, C minor pentatonic, C minor triad, E flat relative major power chord, C minor pentatonic. That's how you start making music, and that's how you start connecting it. You can't just cram it all in your brain. You're gonna explode, you'll melt your brain. Okay, so watch this. I'm just gonna freestyle this. So this is like what real practice looks like. If I shank it, I shank it. I'm a human too, right? We're still human, right? Okay, here's the triad shape, right? To the power chord, 2. Okay, what did I do there? Let's break it down. I arpeggiated the triad I just taught you on the ADG string set. You really gotta just see it's a shape, okay? You can move it to any key. That's why instead of putting C, E flat, G, which yeah, I want you to know that, C, E flat, G. See, I want you to really know how to move it to any key, okay? So that's why I put where the root is, so you're really, really aware of that. Then I went to the 5 chord, the power chord. Excuse me, not the 5 chord, a power chord, E flat 5, okay? Or E flat power chord. And then I did a little lick out of this pentatonic pattern. So let's get even. What if we did, and we'll wrap it up with this. And these are all frameworks for you be you, I'll be me, and then we'll figure this out together. But what I want you to do is just use some of the frameworks I give you as like a starting off point, a jumping off point. So let's do the power chord. You know, if I wanted to, I know this is turning into a little deeper, but this is what happens on this channel. I could do the C minor power chord there, okay? Bar chord. C minor bar chord, and then do a little lick out of that, and then slide into the C minor triad that I just showed you today. So. Okay, this time I'm picking it, the whole triad. Arpeggiated. Here's that video one in this. Okay, there you go. So I just wanted to show you, I'm always going to do my best. And listen, we're going to hit all of this over and over and over from multiple angles. The fact of the matter is, as soon as you get your chops or you get this in your head, you have to keep it going or you'll lose it. It's like anything. It's like speaking a foreign language. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. Guitar, music, it's the same way. So let's get you up to the level you want to be, and then let's keep you going. That includes myself. I'm just like you. Okay, grab the ebook, link below. Let me know what you think. I started making these charts in Affinity Designer 2 as opposed to Illustrator. Sorry, Adobe. No more subscription money from me. The reason we do Team Jellyfish is at the end, a long time ago, I said drop Jellyfish in the comments. I want to know who is still watching, so if you're still here. Someone turned it into Team Jellyfish because everyone in our community is super rad and cool and amazing. And so yeah, drop Jellyfish or your favorite sea creature in the comments, where you're watching from, what you're having for dinner, lunch, breakfast today. And let's keep this train rolling. All right, video 3 coming up in a couple days, and that will be on the DGB string set. And you'll see it, as you piece these all together, you're gonna get really excited to play every day, like my buddy Bruce down the street. And he might pop in here to say hi. I told him you guys have been calling for him. All right, see you in the next video. Peace.